Everybody, John from Music Plays On and Shop in Sharonville. Come on down and visit. We're there every Wednesday and Saturday, closed on Sunday, and other days by appointment. So come on down to Main Street in Sharonville, Ohio, and visit the shop. It's a friendly place, and it's what music stores used to be. There's a treasure in every corner. There's stuff, so much stuff in there that it's just a blast to walk in, and it's always fun to watch people's faces when they walk in for the first time that have never been there. They're just blown away. So come on down. Anyway, guitar nerd stuff. Thank you, Ann, for letting me bomb your page. And this is a song called Cherokee. It was given to me maybe 35, 40 years ago by a teacher named Herb Rogers. And if you played guitar or took lessons in Cincinnati in the 60s and 70s, and I'll include a little 80s here with some other names, but the core guys in the 60s and 70s were Herb Rogers, Lloyd Hazelbaker, Cal Collins, Jose Madrigal. Almost everybody at that time, probably, if they were working players, meaning they were, serious players, they took from one or several of those people. There was also another one, Garrett Curtis was a classical teacher, and there were two local, a couple other guys, Rick Layton and Brian Deo, and they, I believe, are still teaching in town, and they're exceptional. So anyway, Herb Rogers wrote this out, and I used to teach in the studio next to him. I was maybe 16, Herb was 70, a very quiet guy, and quite a player. I mean, he could listen to anything. I'm talking about Rush, Yes, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I'm trying to think of some obscure tunes from that time. Kiss, whatever. And he would just lay his guitar down on his lap, get out a piece of manuscript paper, put the cassette in, and write out the song and hand it to you and say, "There you go, here's your lesson." And he would ask any questions, and he would answer your questions. So he would walk by my room, and he would just come in and go, "Here." And on occasion, on several occasions, he would invite me over to his room, and he would just sit and play, and I would watch and listen. And he would go, "Do you like that?" And I said, "Yeah." And he'd sit down and write it out and hand me a tune. And I didn't know these tunes. They were jazz standards. They were classic tunes of the time. And then, as I got into this years and years later, these are what they call the American Songbook. But anyway, this song is called Cherokee, and it's usually played really fast. I'm going to play it really slow because the chords are beautiful. I used to play this fast, never really knowing how to play it correctly, but it was kind of fun to pretend you could. But it's a B flat major 7 to a C minor 7 in the first position, up to an F minor 7 in the 6th position. Then, oddly enough, it's got that Jimi Hendrix chord, sharp 9. And then it has this chord that I used to be able to do really easy before I had surgery on my hands, and I lost a little bit of stretch. It's 2 strings, 2 strings, 2 strings. In this case, it's a E flat 6/9, E flat major 7, E flat 6/9, and a new chord for me, which is really a beautiful chord. It's an E flat major 7, except they flat the 3rd. And that's followed up by A flat 9, B flat, walks down to G minor, to a C9, C minor, B diminished, I'm sorry, wrong chord, then a C minor, then a new fingering for me, an F augmented or F7 raised 5 chord. I like that because it gives me that low F right there. You can also pick it up, it's just an augmented. connected there. So, beautiful chords. Or wherever you want to do it. Anyway, that's the first part of Cherokee. I just thought I'd share those chords with you. They're really beautiful. Enjoy. Any questions, any comments, let me know.